What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. Today, we're going to talk about Stellantis and how they tricked a lot of y'all into getting into those last call cars. Y'all got tricked, doofus magoofus style. And I'm going to tell y'all why y'all got tricked and why y'all going to wish you didn't fall for the scam. Let's have a conversation.
Well, Stellantis is some real good marketing guys. And in 2022, 2023, they started marketing the last call. And every doofus magoofus, skilly scallywag ran to the dealership and overpaid for a Mopar SXT, RT, GT, Scat Pack, Hellcat, Red Eye, Last Call, Smoogly Woogly, whatever. Y'all ran to the dealership and you overpaid for those things. And I ain't talking about a few $100. I'm talking about thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars you overpaid for these vehicles. And now reality is starting to sit in. And I mean, it's sitting in like a bowl of doo-doo. It's sitting in on a lot of y'all, and it's starting to hit y'all on the top of the head like, bow, bow. Because you finally starting to realize you can't afford that Mopar that you bought. And hey, I'm not here to knock you. I am here to tell you about yourself, but I ain't here to knock you. You got scammed. They made you think that you'd never be able to get one of these vehicles again. This is my TRX. And they made you think, man, I ain't never going to be able to get one of these cars again. Sneaky conniving guy. They sneaky and they conniving. And it wasn't just Stellantis that did it. It was the salespeople, the dealerships. They was in on it. They was overcharging. Some of these cars, they was charging for those sticker cars, the swingers and all that. They was overcharging like $50,000. $50,000, $150,000 for a Scat Pack is crazy. That's diabolical work. And some of y'all was paying that. And to think a bank was GM for that, I can't believe the banks was accepting that. But they was going like, yeah, that's a good deal. $150,000 for a Scat Pack, and you only make $40,000 a year? You clowning. So now you're sitting at home right now, you're like, man, I paid $120,000 for a Scat Pack. What the hell was I thinking? I'm going to tell you what you was thinking. You had a classic. You thought you had something special. Yeah, you thought you had a one of a kind. Something that was going to be loved for years. You had a regular car with a badge that said Last Call on it. I don't care if it's a Hellcat, a Scat Pack. I don't care what it is. It was mass produced. It ain't worth nothing. And you overpaid for it. And I'm talking about super overpaid for it. Well, they said in a couple of years I could trade it in. Come here. Look closer. Listen to me. Let me wipe the sweat off me because it's hot outside and I just beat the sickness. Let me tell you something. I have never in my 42 years of life heard of a car becoming a classic in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years maybe. And on top of that, the car being worth 2 times its original value, 3 times in that span of time. Never heard of it. Never heard of it happening. If a Lamborghini can't do it, Ferraris can't do it, Bugattis can't do it, why in the hell would a Mopar be able to do it? A Stellantis product, a mass-produced product, be able to make you $250,000 and you paid $70,000 for it. And I'm talking about that RT. Make it make sense. It don't make no sense, right? And that's starting to sit in right now. Clarity is starting to sit into your brain right now. And I'm here to knock the rest of it into your brain. You was fooled. You was tricked. Get out of that vehicle before it's too late. It's never going to be a classic. It's never going to be worth a lot of money. Especially because you drive it every day. Because you ain't rich, so you couldn't make it a garage kept car. Get out of it. I know you're going to be upside down. Fuck it. You're going to be all around down because you paid triple what it's worth already. So you will never, I said never, be able to get your dream car again. Unless you get that Ford Escort for $2,000. Pay that off because you're going to be upside down on that because you traded in the other car. Pay that off. And then you'll be able to get your dream car again. But as long as you're driving in that car that the dealer said, you'll never be able to get one of these. These are going to be classic. This is the perfect car. Nobody will ever see these again after 2023. Hell, it's 2024 and they still sitting on the lot. Get out of it. But T-Light, I ain't got the money for that. Sit your ass in it and pay it off, and don't you ever fall for that again. Don't you ever listen to a salesman who can damn near barely read telling you what a classic car is, and he can't even tell you the specs of the car that you bought, and you still believed him. I mean, I don't know what to say. I've been doing this car stuff on YouTube for like 4 years. You could have inboxed me and said, T-Light, is it a good idea for me to pay $85,000 for a scat pack? I would have jumped through the phone and slapped the snot out of you and told you, you better not make that deal. I would have did that for you. But no, you was listening to these bigger YouTubers and they was getting these cars, overpaying for them. Not their fault. You cannot get mad at a YouTuber that can afford to buy the car and say, man, I did it because he did it. Well, you're a goddamn fool. He can afford to blow money like that. You cannot. You're a regular 9 to 5 working man or woman. You can't make the same moves as a YouTuber. Hell, you can't even make the same moves as T-Light. And I'm poor. And you making moves like that. I'm ashamed of you. But I ain't mad at you. You got scammed. And for those who gonna be in my comments talking about, you don't know what you're talking about, man. I got a Demon 170. A Demon 170,000 ticking time bomb problems. We're finding out is what you got. You don't even know if you got a good car because they all breaking down. Google it. Matter of fact, just get on YouTube and say Demon 170s breaking down. A million of videos gonna pop up. So don't you come to me with that, you Demon 170 owners. Now you regular Demon owners, oh, you got you a good one. You got you a good one. I can't say nothing about that. But that Demon 170, ooh, anything made in 2020, late 2022, 23 is trash. Garbage. I wouldn't dare buy 2023 nothing. Nothing. All scams and trash. Badly built products. And Stellantis laughed all the way to the bank. And then they gave you Hornets. We're going to have another video for that. But then they gave you Hornets. That's how much they appreciated your stupidity, your goofiness, your dummism. They gave you Hornets. And Jeep Grand Wagoneers. All steaming piles of garbage. AKA doo-doo. Y'all fell for it. Now I know you're saying, nah T. They told me my car gonna be worth some money. They told you a bold-faced lie. Take it back to the dealership. Okay, you bought a brand new Hellcat, right? For $130,000. I'm talking about a regular Hellcat. It had jailbreak on it and last call. You paid $120 for it. Take it back to that dealership right now and see if you can get $100,000 for it. With 5,000 miles on it. You know what they're gonna say? We'll give you 65. We'll give you 65 for it. And you know what you're gonna say? I'll take it. Because you're so underground in that Hellcat. That's the best you can do. I'm sorry. I gotta be the one to break the bad news to you. Matter of fact, I ain't sorry. I ain't sorry. You need to hear this. Sometimes you need a big brother, an uncle, a father to tell you when you effed up. You effed up. I made mistakes. I'm 42 years old. I made mistakes. We all make mistakes. You got fooled. You got bamboozled. Stellantis had the greatest marketing scheme ever, and they got a lot of us. I said us. They didn't really get me, but us. I'll include myself a little bit. How much you paid for your TRX? It's used. I paid $68,000 for it. I probably can go get a lot more money for it right now. But yeah, they got you too, T-Light? No. I did not buy my TRX brand new. Because this TRX, same trim I got, 120, 120,000 is what they want. Would you pay that, T-Light? Hell no, I wouldn't pay it. And I wouldn't tell you to pay it either. Ain't a TRX in the world, ain't a tree RX worth $100,000. Ain't a truck on this planet. This is a regular ride-around fast vehicle worth $100,000. And I don't care if it said Mugatti, Bugatti, Zugatti, Fugui, Ferrari, whatever. It ain't worth $100,000. I don't think no vehicle that ain't a working vehicle that can make you $100,000 worth $100,000. I'm just keeping it 100 stanky diapers with you. It ain't worth it. But I just had to touch bases with you, man. I ain't want to go rattling on and keep on banging your head, bang you over the top of the head, about these cars, man, because we love these fast cars, Yeah, man, you got a TRX, like, and you got a nice Jeep, and you got a Magnum, and I got a lot of stuff. I'm 42 years old. I'm supposed to have a few things, man. You 20, 18, 19, 16, 15, 30, 40. Give yourself a chance to build up and get this stuff. And don't listen to every time you hear a dealer or something on TV. Don't believe everything you hear. Hell, I may tell you some bullshit and not know I'm telling it to you. I'm just playing with you. But I'm just saying, hey, last car was a scam. One of the biggest scams ever. And I just, hopefully, y'all can get out of those bad deals y'all was in, man. But I'm going to slide on about it here, man. Peace.
That's what they call me. Promise that you never be lonely. Be the fan,